Have you lost your mojo and need to find a way to get it back? Yeah, me too. Hi, everyone. I am Becky Nova, the founder of Lady Landlords, and your host here on Live Free with Becky Nova, where you not only learn to live financially free, but also mortgage and rent free too. So, over the past couple of days, if you've been following me on Instagram at Becky Nova 24 or in our Lady Landlords Facebook group, would know that I have not been feeling very well. I always get a migraine sometime in fall, and that is just really coupled with just a couple bad days of work, a couple bad things that were going on in real estate business, a couple things that were going on in side hustle world, in addition to the fact that we are still 7 months in now living in the middle of a worldwide pandemic where many of us are trapped at home. Could be worse, I know. A lot of people are in other much worse situations than that, but still, I'm just saying, in general, we got a lot going on, and this has been really tough for all of us, and in very different ways, but we are all struggling a little bit. It is really hard to be juggling everything that we got going on, in addition to still trying to be able to go forward and move and really fight for that financial freedom that we want. So, since I was not feeling well yesterday and I felt stuck and really unmotivated, decided that I was going to find a couple ways to get unmotivated, to get motivated again. And I figured making a list of things that people can do to get their motivation back kind of just made sense to me. And I wanted to share those with you guys today. So I have 5 tips on what you can do to get yourself back motivated to move forward. The first tip I have for you is to remember why you got started in the first place. So we all do things for purpose, right? And if you haven't read it, the book Start With Why by Simon Sinek is a great read that really goes into why it's so important to make sure you understand the clarity and purpose of the direction you're going and what you're working on. Now, I had been talking to one of my personal coaching clients the other day, and she was frustrated about not being able to find a property, and it wasn't cash flowing the way that she expected, and it was like 2 months later than she really wanted to buy a property. She was frustrated. And I said to her, I'm like, well, do you remember our first session together? And she goes, yeah, of course. And I go, but did you do the sticky note? And she goes, no, I don't remember that. I said, yes. On our first call, I told you, this is like being an entrepreneur and a regular human. Some days are great. Some days are going to suck. You need to be able to remember what made you get started with it in the first place. And I told her one of the best things that she would do, and she wouldn't know it until months later, would be to take a sticky note, write down on that piece of paper why you want this so bad, and to put that in a place where you're going to be able to see it every single day. I always suggest the bathroom mirror, right? With the amount of times we're supposed to be washing our hands right now, and the fact that you should always brush your teeth at least once a day, you should be looking in that bathroom mirror. Now, people can do this in different ways. You can do a vision board, you can put a note on your desk, however you may see it, but you need something in front of your face all the time that when the things get bad, that you can look at and say, yes, this is why I'm going through this hell, because that is the goal that I want. My why is because I want my husband and I to be able to move out of the United States and go live somewhere so I never have to see snow again. That is incredibly important to me. So that's part of my why. Gets a little deeper than that, but no snow. I live in New York. Come on, that's kind of a big thing for me. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to focus on the parts that you love. Think about what it is that is your favorite task to do within whatever this realm that we're talking about is. So once again, using real estate investing as an example. I clearly love buying houses. My favorite part though is actually shopping for houses. Odd because I hate shopping for anything else. But houses I enjoy. I love being able to kind of go and look around neighborhoods, look at other properties, see how people are decorating them or not decorating them, and what those things look like. And to see those possibilities of what I can purchase within a property really makes me happy. I'm going to pick that task over those other tasks that I really don't like to do, right? Dealing with your lawyers and your title people and your mortgage brokers, right? All that paperwork. That's not so much fun for me. So what I'm going to do when I'm not feeling very motivated is I'm going to go and make sure that I'm prioritizing all of those things that I like the best. Now, tip number 3 is to take 3 minutes and make a list of all of your successes along the journey that you've had. So within real estate investing or anything that you really are trying to accomplish and do, you've already taken steps to do it. You've already moved in that right direction. You've already accomplished certain things. take a few minutes and think about what those things were. What have you already done and accomplished? When you see those things that you've already done, it's going to make you feel so much better. That will definitely increase your motivation and help you want to move forward. Tip number 4 is to set a new goal. We get really trapped in our goals. We tend to set these very big, lofty goals, and we don't get there. We kind of stomp our feet and we get really annoyed. That's what makes people lose motivation. So set a new goal. Not, I want to buy another house right now, but say, hey, I want to interview one realtor that might be a good fit for my real estate investing team. Something small, something accomplishable, something that you're going to be able to do, and you're going to be able to get a win to add to that success list that you just made in step number 3. And then you'll be able to put the little check there and be like, yes, look at that. I got that done. Once you're able to really kind of close that box in a step that you already just took now, that's going to really help you be able to go and do the next thing and the more challenging things, and also do those things that you don't necessarily like so much. Tip number 5, our last tip today, is just do something entirely different. Just say, you know what? That's it. I am closing the book on this for the day, or this hour, or this weekend, whatever it may be. And I just need to step away from a little bit. Step away could mean going outside and kind of getting a little fresh air. That actually makes humans feel better. Believe it or not, we're actually kind of supposed to be around air on a regular basis. So go out, enjoy that fresh air, and just kind of get your mind off that. Otherwise, do something else that you enjoy. I personally play a lot of softball. Usually when I'm playing softball, I am way too involved in what's going on in a game and what the count is on the pitcher that I am not so involved in, oh my God, that deal that I lost, that thing that pissed me off at work. So it's okay to take a step back from this, because when you take a step back and you're able to take care of yourself better, that's when you're going to be able to move forward a lot easier. So keep that in mind. But I hope you enjoyed your 5 tips to help you get unstuck. If you have not joined the Lady Landlords Facebook group, please head over and check out that group. You can join there on Facebook when you just search Lady Landlords. And also, if you have not received our beginner's guide to real estate investing and would like our free training that was released last Friday, be sure to comment free training, and I will send you the link so that you too can view that and start your journey to financial freedom. Thanks very much.